Hi everyone, welcome to Stephanie Reacts to Game of Thrones. Well, I've not done like Game of Thrones in a while, so I'm going to try to do some today then. So this will be Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 9, BlackWater. So let's get into it then, see what this BlackWater is about and stuff, and who's battling who and stuff. And if they find the two boys that they're supposed to have burnt, they're hiding in the barn in the castle. So let's get on with it then.
The substance burns so
Previously
hot,
on Game of
it melts
Thrones.
wood, stone, even steel, and of course, flesh.
If I could tell you how many crazy old men I've seen making grand claims about jars full of pig shit.
Our order does not deal in pig shit.
King Stannis is my lord. He raised me up and gave you a future. I could
You should try it then, test the jar on something to show them then look it works.
Stannis is my king, but he's only a man. Don't tell him that.
Does it give you joy to scare people?
No, it gives me joy to kill people. Killing's the sweetest thing there is.
You shipped off my only daughter, and now you want to send my eldest son to the battlefield to die.
He needs to be out there. The men will fight more fiercely seeing their king fighting beside them, instead of hiding behind his mother's skirts.
Stannis 2 days from the capital, and the wolf at my doorstep.
Unless he tries to kill him.
Robb Stark won't risk marching on
Do one last
Rock
name.
until he's at full force.
He'll risk anything at any time. We'll ride at nightfall.
Stark forces are distracted. Now is the time to strike.
My dear nephew, you do understand Stannis Baratheon sails this way?
They say Stannis never smiles. I'll give him a red smile.
If the wind holds, we'll reach King's Landing in a day. Will it hold? Can't make promises for the wind, your grace.
Stannis knows King's Landing. He knows where the walls are strongest, and he knows which gates are weakest. Mudgate, that's where he'll land.
And if Stannis does attack the Mudgate,
What do
What,
we have?
clashing at each other? Or war? So who you here to kill or take?
Welcome, friends. This round's on me.
I don't think he likes me.
Wow.
You think you're a hard man?
Oh, I know it.
You will defeat him.
It's warm in here. We've got beautiful women and good brown ale. Plenty for everyone. And all you is to put one of us in the cold ground with no women to keep us company.
Oh, there's women in the ground. I put some there myself. So have you. You like fucking and drinking and singing. But killing's the thing you love. You're just like me,
Oh, it's with my phone today. Beep 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 beeps making noises.
only smaller.
I'm quicker,
Got legs.
eh?
Your Lord Imp's going to miss you.
Aye. I expect you will someday.
But not today, I guess.
One more drink before the war, shall we?
Stab. In the back.
I've always hated the bells. They ring for horror. A dead king, a city under siege.
For wedding.
Exactly.
Is that it? Nice touch. As if you don't know the name of every boy in town.
I'm not entirely sure what you're suggesting.
I'm entirely sure you're entirely sure what I'm suggesting.
Do you trust him?
Oddly enough, I do.
Good.
Haha. So you get.
The map you asked for.
Must be 20 miles of tunnels beneath the city.
Closer to 50. The Targaryens built this city to withstand a siege. And to provide escape, if necessary.
Not escaping. Strange as it sounds, I'm the captain of the ship, and if the ship goes down, I go with her.
That is good to hear. Though I'm sure many captains say the same while their ship is afloat. You look well suited for battle, my lord.
Well, I'm not.
For all our sakes, I hope you are.
My head will be up there too. Much like my head. Don't want to see it removed just yet.
My god, he's the best one there. Your Lannisters.
No one's going to hurt you. I'll tell you a story. You know the one about the mother lion and her little cub? They lived in the woods. The Kingswood. Yes, my lord. In the Kingswood lived a mother and her cub. She loved him very much. But there were other things that lived in the woods. Evil things.
Like what?
Like stags. Stags aren't evil.
They only eat grass.
And wolves.
My lord.
You could hear them howling in the night. Little cub was frightened. His mother said, "You are a lion, my son. You mustn't be afraid." For one day, all the beasts will bow to you. You will be king. All the stags will bow, all the wolves will bow.
You know what's happening here?
Bears in the
Is that her
the foxes of the
pretending that's Joffrey when he was a kid?
all the birds in the sky
Or
and the beasts in the sea.
says Joffrey's big brother or something, but I didn't know he had.
They will all
Or who
come
is
to
he?
the little lion to rest a crown upon your head. And the cub said, "Will I be strong and fierce like my father?" "Yes," said his mother.
Will you kill him?
Strong and fierce just like your father.
No.
I will keep you safe. My love. I promise you.
The battle is over. We have won.
Whoa. You can tell how it's called BlackWater now. The night sky. Being on fire and stuff. I think that wee imp's name's Tyrene or not. I guess I'm getting it wrong. But you know who I'm talking about. It is sad that he's dead. Or dying. He's either dying or he is actually dead. Seen his eyes closing. He was one of the good Lannisters, I think they were, in the programme. But now he's actually dead. I'm not hoping he's dead, I'm so hoping he's actually maimed or something. Well everyone, Well, thanks for watching this reaction, and I'll see you next time for episode 10, Morgul, or something like that it's pronounced. Till then, bye.